Hello Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 8. Sam Moore, a legendary soul musician, and one half of the dynamic duo Sam and Dave, leaves behind an enduring legacy as one of the most influential voices in music history. Born Samuel David Moore on October 12, 1935, in Miami, Florida, Moore's musical journey began in the church, where his powerful tenor voice resonated with the gospel traditions of his upbringing. A chance meeting with Dave Prater in 1961 at a Miami nightclub led to the formation of Sam and Dave, a partnership that redefined soul music. Under the Stax Records label, Sam and Dave collaborated with Isaac Hayes and David Porter, producing timeless hits like Soul Man, Hold On I'm Comin', and When Something Is Wrong With My Baby. These songs not only topped charts but also became anthems of resilience and joy, showcasing their electrifying call and response style. Their performances, backed by Booker T and the MGs, were legendary, often described as the pinnacle of soul music energy and passion. After the duo's breakup in 1970, Moore pursued a solo career, collaborating with luminaries like Bruce Springsteen and Conway Twitty. Beyond music, he overcame personal struggles with addiction, becoming a vocal advocate for artists' rights and anti-substance initiatives. His efforts extended to mentoring young musicians and testifying before Congress to protect artists from exploitation. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992, Moore's contributions to music were celebrated worldwide. He continued performing into his later years, gracing stages alongside iconic artists and starring in films like Blues Brothers 2000. Sam Moore passed away in Coral Gables, Florida, at 89. He is survived by his wife, Joyce McRae, and a large family. His voice and spirit will forever echo in the annals of soul music. Tributes to Sam Moore. Number 7. Soni Dimond, a multifaceted media personality and entrepreneur, was a vibrant force in journalism and lifestyle programming. Born in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Soni began her illustrious career as an intern at WTPA-TV 27 in 1978. Her talent and charisma quickly propelled her to become the station's first weekend news anchor just a year later. Over the years, she captivated audiences with her hard news stories and feature reports, establishing herself as a trusted voice in local television. In the 1980s, Soni left the newsroom to explore her entrepreneurial spirit, founding fashion and lifestyle businesses that reflected her passion for creativity and empowerment. Her public relations firm, Sony Diamond Media, garnered acclaim, earning her the prestigious Best 50 Women in Business in Pennsylvania award in 2003. Soni's dynamic career came full circle when she returned to WHTM ABC 27 in 2018 as the host of Good Day PA. Her signature segment, Vibrant Living, celebrated the vitality of life at every age and resonated deeply with her viewers. Colleagues and fans alike were inspired by her zest for life and her dedication to uplifting others. Known for her radiant energy and effortless charm, Soni was more than a television personality. She was a community icon. Her warmth extended beyond the screen as she fostered meaningful connections with those around her. A beloved wife, Soni shared her life with her husband, Kevin Martirana, whose support enriched her journey. Soni passed away at the age of 67, following complications from cardiac arrest. Her legacy as a trailblazer, entrepreneur, and compassionate soul will continue to inspire. Tributes to Soni Diamond. Number 6. Bill McCartney was a multifaceted contributor who transformed college football while championing core values that reached well beyond the playing field. Born in Riverview, Michigan, he discovered his passion for coaching early, inspired by local mentors who recognized his innate leadership. After excelling in high school sports, he honed his craft at the University of Missouri, where he played under Dan Devine and cultivated the strategic mind that would define his career. A pivotal turning point came when Bo Schembechler brought him onto the University of Michigan staff, a rare distinction for someone from the high school ranks. Embracing this challenge, McCartney refined his playbook and motivational skills, eventually taking the head coaching reins at the University of Colorado. Under his guidance, the once struggling Buffaloes soared to new heights, winning multiple conference titles and capturing a share of the national championship in 1990. His influence extended beyond the gridiron, as he mentored a generation of coaches who carried on his philosophy of excellence and integrity. Off the field, McCartney was a devoted husband, father, and founder of an influential men's ministry. He steadfastly believed in community engagement, reinforcing the idea that sports can drive character development. Alongside his family, he supported various charitable causes, blending faith and action to make a meaningful difference. He passed away at the age of 84, leaving behind a monumental legacy of success and service. His dedication to faith, family, and mentorship continues to inspire those who strive for greatness in sports and beyond. Tributes to Bill McCartney. Number 5. Rory Callum Sykes, a former child actor and inspirational speaker, leaves behind a legacy of resilience, courage, and hope. Born in the United Kingdom, Rory was celebrated for his unyielding determination to thrive, despite being born blind and living with cerebral palsy. His journey captured hearts globally, beginning with his early media appearances where he shared his story of triumph over adversity. As a child, Rory found joy in the arts, debuting in British television shows that showcased his vibrant spirit and remarkable talent. His early challenges became a source of strength, fueling his passion for motivational speaking. Rory used his platform to inspire countless individuals, advocating for disability rights and encouraging people to embrace their unique journeys. His message was simple yet profound: limitations do not define one's potential. After relocating to Sydney, Australia, Rory continued his advocacy and speaking engagements, earning recognition as a voice for inclusivity. His work touched audiences worldwide, fostering awareness and sparking important conversations about accessibility and equality. A passionate environmentalist, Rory also championed sustainability initiatives, emphasizing the interconnectedness of people and the planet. Rory had recently moved to Malibu, California, where he was pursuing new opportunities. Tragically, he lost his life at the age of 32 during the devastating Los Angeles wildfires. His family home was caught in the inferno, and despite his mother's efforts, the lack of water prevented her from extinguishing the flames. Rory's life was a testament to the power of perseverance and hope. He is survived by his mother, Shelley Sykes, and an extended community of admirers who continue to be inspired by his unwavering spirit. His legacy will live on in the hearts of those he touched. Tributes to Rory Callum Sykes. Number 4. Harvey Ladman was a multifaceted talent who made an indelible mark on television and education. Born on February 22, 1942 in Cleveland, Ohio, he was raised by a librarian mother, Sarah, and an electrical contractor father, Albert. His early fascination with storytelling blossomed during summers with the Kenley Players, a stock theater company in Warren, Ohio. Originally studying electrical engineering at Kent State University, he soon transferred to USC, earning a degree in cinema in 1964. Ladman began his career at KTTV in Los Angeles before entering the Directors Guild of America's producer training program. His early Hollywood roles included assistant directing on iconic films like Airport and Slaughterhouse-Five. Transitioning to television, he served as assistant director and unit production manager for The Waltons before directing 11 episodes of the beloved series. Throughout his career, Ladman helmed episodes of Scarecrow and Mrs. King, Matlock, Seventh Heaven, Kojak, Magnum PY, and more, spanning genres from drama to crime procedural. His work was marked by a deft ability to bring compelling stories to life, earning him respect across the industry. Beyond directing, he contributed to education, earning a doctorate and teaching film directing at California State University, Northridge, until 2022. His dedication to mentoring future filmmakers reflected his lifelong passion for storytelling. A devoted family man, Ladman shared his life with his wife, Susan, his son, Dan, and granddaughters, Mira and Talia. Known for his love of amateur radio and dogs, he supported causes like WAGs and Walks, inspired by his cherished pets. Harvey Ladman passed away at the age of 82, leaving a legacy of creative excellence and community impact. Tributes to Harvey Ladman. Number 3. Alan Emich was a pioneering force in the gaming industry, known for his multifaceted contributions as a game designer, writer, and educator. Born on October 1, 1959, in Keene, New Hampshire, Emich's early passion for games and storytelling set the stage for a groundbreaking career. A creative visionary, he co-founded game conventions like Orcon, Gateway, and GameX in Los Angeles, fostering a community of gaming enthusiasts. Emich's legacy in gaming is profound. He is widely credited with coining the term 4X in his 1993 review of Master of Orion, forever shaping the lexicon of strategic turn-based games. As a designer, he contributed to iconic titles like Master of Orion and its sequel, and as an author he penned influential strategy guides, helping gamers master complex titles. Beyond his work in digital gaming, Emich founded Victory Point Games, a company dedicated to producing budget-friendly, innovative board games. His commitment to fostering talent extended to the classroom, where he taught game design and project management at the Art Institute of California, empowering countless students to pursue careers in the industry. A lifelong advocate for teaching and innovation, Emich received the Blomgren Hamilton Memorial Award for Lifetime Achievement in 2001, a testament to his enduring impact on gaming. His career also included stints as a magazine editor, television game show champion, and board game publisher, reflecting his diverse talents. Alan Emich passed away at the age of 65. He leaves behind a legacy of creativity, mentorship, and innovation, having transformed the gaming landscape and inspired generations of players and designers. Tributes to Alan Emich. Number 2. Leo Segedin was a distinguished artist and educator whose vivid humanistic works captured the soul of mid-20th century Chicago. Born on March 22, 1927 in Chicago's West Side, Segedin exhibited a natural talent for drawing from an early age. His passion led him to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, where he initially pursued engineering but soon shifted to art, earning his BFA in 1948 and MFA in 1950. His early career was interrupted by military service, where he taught drafting at Fort Belvoir, while continuing to paint and exhibit his work. Segedin's artistic achievements spanned over 7 decades, marked by his distinctive figurative style blending social commentary, personal reflection, and Chicago's iconic urban landscapes. His work was recognized in major exhibitions at venues like the Art Institute of Chicago, Illinois State Museum, and Chicago Cultural Center, earning numerous accolades. Critics described his style as magic realism, characterized by dynamic compositions, luminous color, and an acute sense of time and place. Segedin was selected as one of Art in America's New Talent in the USA in 1956, solidifying his reputation. Beyond painting, Segedin was a dedicated educator, serving as a professor at Northeastern Illinois University for over 3 decades. He inspired countless students and shared his insights through essays, lectures, and community engagement. As co-founder of Exhibit A, Chicago's first post-war artist-run cooperative gallery, Segedin championed local artists and fostered innovation in the arts. Segedin's personal life was enriched by his marriage to Jan Steinberg, his lifelong support system, and their twin sons. He continued creating art into his 90s, reflecting on themes of aging, identity, and human connection. Leo Segedin passed away at the age of 97, leaving behind a profound legacy in the arts and education. Tributes to Leo Segedin. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Kate Beckinsale, the renowned actress known for her roles in films like Pearl Harbor and Underworld, shared an emotional tribute marking the 1-year anniversary of her stepfather Roy Battersby's passing. Battersby, a celebrated British director, married Beckinsale's mother Judy Lowe in 1997, becoming a pivotal figure in her life. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Beckinsale reflected on the profound impact Battersby had on her, describing him as a man who uncompromisingly knew what was right and lived it. She credited him with teaching her the importance of courage and standing up for justice, noting his fearless advocacy for causes such as trade unions and Palestinian rights, even at great personal cost. The actress also candidly addressed the challenges surrounding her stepfather's passing, revealing that his healthcare expenses drained her finances due to limitations in insurance coverage. Despite these struggles, she expressed unwavering gratitude for the opportunity to care for him in his final moments, saying, "I would do it all again. No question." Beckinsale's tribute highlighted Battersby's enduring legacy, including his work on the 1977 documentary, The Palestinian, and his dedication to uncovering the fate of her grandmother's family lost during World War II. She wrote, "He was blacklisted for his principles, but his unwavering love and sense of justice shaped my life." The post concluded with a touching sentiment, "Thank you for being my father. I miss you so much." Beckinsale's words resonate as a powerful reminder of love, resilience, and the enduring influence of those we hold dear. News 2. Rodney Nickerson, a longtime Altadena resident, has been identified as one of the victims of the devastating Eaton fire, which continues to ravage the Los Angeles area. The 81-year-old grandfather was found in his bed, where he had chosen to stay despite evacuation orders. Nickerson, who had lived in the same home for over 50 years, believed the fire wouldn't reach his property. His daughter Kimiko shared, "He didn't think it was going to be this devastating," she told reporters, describing how her father had deep ties to the community. The house, purchased in 1968 for just $5, had been the family's cherished home since Kimiko's childhood. A retired project engineer with Lockheed Martin, Nickerson was known for his intelligence and ambition. He read the LA Times from cover to cover and walked around the Rose Bowl every day, Kimiko recalled. His legacy is intertwined with the history of Los Angeles, as his great-grandfather, William Nickerson, was instrumental in founding the Nickerson Gardens public housing development in Watts. Rodney's passing is one of at least 10 fire-related fatalities reported in the area. Among the other victims are Anthony Mitchell, a wheelchair user, and his son Justin, both of whom were unable to escape their Altadena home, as well as Victor Shaw, who was found clutching a garden hose in a last-ditch effort to save his property. Rodney Nickerson's family remembers him as a loving, determined man who leaves behind a legacy rooted in strength and resilience. News 3. Yelena Kelly, an 83-year-old grandmother and retired pharmacy technician, is being remembered as a kind and selfless individual after her tragic passing in the Los Angeles wildfires. Kelly, who lived in her Altadena home for over 5 decades, chose to stay in her residence as the Eaton fire spread on January 7th, according to her family. "She was an angel," said neighbor Terry Pyburn. "That's the perfect neighbor. When you see her, you have a smile." Kelly moved to Altadena from Monmouth, Illinois in the late 1960s with her late husband Howard. She was beloved in her community, known for her warmth and nurturing nature. "She knew everybody in the city," said her granddaughter, Brianna Navarro, who lived with Kelly along with her husband and 2 daughters. "She loved taking care of her garden and talking to everyone she met." On the night of the fire, Navarro and her family evacuated, but Kelly insisted on staying, placing her faith in divine protection. Despite her family's pleas and a visit from her son to check on her, Kelly remained at home, texting Navarro in the early hours of January 8th. When Navarro's father returned to check the house later that morning, it had been destroyed, leaving only remnants of their life together. "It's such a heavy feeling," Navarro said. "She was truly one of a kind, and she'll be missed by everyone who knew her." News 4. Authorities in New Jersey have charged a man following the discovery of a woman's body in a refrigerator in Belle Plaine State Forest last month. Christopher Blevins, 45, is accused of desecrating human remains and hindering apprehension in connection to the tragic case involving Laura Hughes, 50, according to multiple reports. The New Jersey State Police reported that Hughes's remains were discovered on December 22 in Dennis Township by troopers responding to the scene. The refrigerator, wrapped in a sleeping bag and secured with ratchet straps, was reportedly transported to the forest in July. Blevins, who had been in a relationship with Hughes, allegedly fled to Mexico in August, reportedly telling authorities there he left the U.S. after panicking during a violent incident, according to the Philadelphia Inquirer. His green pickup truck was seen carrying a refrigerator-shaped object in July, further linking him to the case. The couple reportedly had a history of domestic violence, but no charges related to Hughes's death have been filed. The investigation remains ongoing, with authorities focusing on the circumstances surrounding the incident. A GoFundMe has been set up to support Hughes's 2 daughters, aged 18 and 13, with cremation expenses and educational needs. The family aims to honor Hughes's memory by planting a tree in her name. This unimaginable loss has left Cornell's daughters facing a difficult journey filled with grief, the fundraiser states. Over $2,000 of the $10,000 goal has been raised as of Saturday. News 5. Bette Midler shared a heartfelt moment amid the devastation of the Los Angeles wildfires, which have left many without homes. On Friday, January 10th, the 79-year-old actress posted an uplifting video on Instagram featuring the Halpin family singing together in the burned remains of their home in Altadena, California. In the video, 9 family members stand among rubble, some wearing masks, harmonizing beneath a smoke-filled sky. Midler captioned the post, "A family in the Eaton fire," expressing admiration for their resilience. Carolyn Dudrow, one of the singers, later reposted the video, writing, "So glad we can offer some small comfort to those who have lost so much. Thank you, Betty Midler." The video, originally posted by Nicole Tittman, was accompanied by the caption, "At the smoldering remains of their home, surrounded by friends and family. I am humbled by their example of faith and love." The Halpin family revealed they had lived in the home for 37 years. Remarkably, a statue of the Virgin Mary was one of the few items to survive the fire. A GoFundMe launched by Pete Halpin to help his parents rebuild has raised over $94,000. Midler expressed her heartbreak over the wildfires in an earlier post, stating, "I am devastated and heartbroken for all of us." The ongoing wildfires, which began on January 7th, have burned thousands of acres, displaced over 80,000 people, and claimed at least 11 lives. News 6. A Eurasian lynx, one of 4 recently discovered and captured in the Scottish Highlands, has tragically died, prompting calls for more responsible wildlife management. The lynx, which was illegally released into the Cairngorms National Park, was captured near Kingussie on Friday and was set to join the other 3 animals in quarantine at Edinburgh Zoo. Dr. Helen Sen of the Royal Zoological Society of Scotland, RZSS, confirmed that the cause of death remains unknown, but will be investigated through a post-mortem. This serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of abandoning animals in the wild without preparation, she said, highlighting the stress and harsh conditions the animals endured, with temperatures dropping as low as -14 degrees Celsius. The lynx, once native to Britain but extinct for over 1,000 years, had startled conservationists with its sudden appearance. Experts suspect the animals may have been released by an activist aiming to rewild the species without following proper protocols. Irresponsible releases like this are counterproductive, said Peter Cairns of the Lynx to Scotland project, which advocates for the controlled reintroduction of lynx. RZSS CEO David Field emphasized the importance of adhering to international best practices for rewilding efforts, while Police Scotland continues to investigate the circumstances behind the illegal release. Conservationists hope this incident will reinforce the need for carefully managed reintroduction programs, which could benefit Scotland's biodiversity if handled responsibly. News 7. Maro Morandi, the Italian hermit who famously spent over 3 decades living alone on a remote Mediterranean island, has passed away at the age of 85. Morandi, affectionately known as Italy's Robinson Crusoe, died on January 3 from a brain hemorrhage, 3 years after being evicted from his island sanctuary. In 1989, Morandi shipwrecked on Budeli Island while attempting to sail to Polynesia to escape modern society. Instead of continuing his journey, he chose to stay on the picturesque island, becoming its caretaker after the previous one retired. Over the next 32 years, Morandi lived in a World War II shelter, cleaning the island's beaches and sharing its beauty with occasional visitors. He built a simple but sustainable life with a solar power system and a fireplace for cold winters. In 2021, Italian authorities evicted Morandi at age 81, deciding to convert the privately owned island into an environmental education center. After 32 years here, I feel very sad to leave, he told The Guardian at the time. Following his eviction, Morandi moved to a small apartment on La Maddalena, where he began writing memoirs and reconnecting with society. Despite health challenges, including a fall that led him to a nursing home last summer, Morandi maintained a positive outlook, telling CNN that his life had taken a new turn by engaging more with others. His ashes will be scattered at sea, honoring the life he devoted to the Mediterranean's tranquility. News 8. Allison Hall, a 33-year-old journalist, is sharing her inspiring journey after an early breast cancer diagnosis that she attributes to a life-saving test she learned about through a story she once reported on. The test, called the Breast Cancer Risk Assessment Tool, calculates a woman's lifetime risk of developing invasive breast cancer based on personal and family medical history. After hearing about the tool, Allison decided to take the test herself, revealing a lifetime risk score of 36%, well above the 20% threshold that classifies women as high risk. Encouraged by her doctor, she began regular screenings, including mammograms and MRIs. In October 2024, during her first MRI, she was diagnosed with stage 0 breast cancer, also known as ductal carcinoma in situ. I felt disbelief, shock, and immense gratitude, Allison said. If I hadn't taken that test, my cancer might not have been detected for years. This was truly miraculous. Following her diagnosis, Allison chose to undergo a double mastectomy to address her current cancer and drastically reduce the risk of future occurrences. This decision is about taking back control and giving my family peace of mind, she said. Her surgery is scheduled for January 13th, and she's determined to turn her experience into an opportunity to raise awareness. The power of storytelling can save lives. If sharing my journey encourages even one person to take action, then it's worth it, she added. Number 1. Yelena Dobreva was a globally renowned actress whose versatility and captivating performances made her a prominent figure in theater and cinema. Born on December 26, 1964 in Moscow, she displayed an early talent for the arts, leading her to graduate from GITIS, one of the most prestigious performing arts institutes. Her debut in Pavel Chukrai's A Canary Cage marked the beginning of a luminous career that spanned over 4 decades. Dobrovolskaya's acting ranged from complex dramatic roles to vibrant comedic performances, showcasing her exceptional range. Her award-winning roles in Mechanical Suite and Actress earned her the Nika and Golden Eagle Awards, cementing her place among the finest actors of her generation. She was equally adept at bringing historical figures to life, as seen in her portrayal of Margaret of Valois and Queen Margot, and bringing warmth and depth to modern characters, as in Jolly Fellows. Her work extended to voice acting, contributing to the tale of Soldier Fedot, the daring fellow. In addition to her success on screen, Dobrovolskaya's contributions to theater were significant, having been a distinguished member of the Maxim Gorky Moscow Art Theater. She also briefly entered international prominence, with performances that resonated across borders, leaving an indelible mark on audiences worldwide. Beyond her professional life, Dobrovolskaya was a devoted mother to 4 children and an advocate for the arts and mentorship. Her personal resilience, particularly during her 3-year battle with cancer, was a testament to her strength and grace. She passed away at the age of 60, leaving behind a legacy of artistic excellence and inspiration. Tributes to Yevgenia Dobrovolskaya. Anita Bryant, a renowned singer and actress, graced the American entertainment landscape with her remarkable talent and charm.